Hi everyone, this is our Smartass. Today's video is about homeschooling. This year I decided to homeschool my daughter for the first time, and upon doing all the research that I did on YouTube, I could not find a YouTube video that showed books, curriculum. All I found was verses, and the curriculum that I was specifically looking for was Abeka, and I just couldn't find exactly what I was looking for. I'm a very visual person, so I always turn to YouTube to see what's out there and what works for others and what does not. So I am making the homeschooling video based upon what I wanted to find and the information I was looking for. And since I did not find that, I am going to make one about this particular curriculum called Abeka. I did receive my packages of books. I received the curriculum, and what I chose to do was the Abeka Academy, and basically we're doing the DVDs, not the video live streaming, but the DVDs. So I received an order of DVDs and then the entire curriculum, the complete curriculum for 5th grade, because my daughter is going into the 5th grade. So in addition to that, because I am doing the academy, I chose the academy because I'm going to have them hold her transcripts and her records versus myself, although I'll have a copy, but I also want them to have a copy because she is and will be going into a private school, and I do not want the school to basically question whether her grades are false grades, because I have them and I'll be sending the transcripts. I'm going to have the academy send them the transcripts. They have all that information. So I basically do not want to be questioned in regards to that. So that was my reason for doing the academy. All right, so first and foremost, I received the DVDs, and it is a box, and it has, within that box, there are 2 boxes, which it's for grade 5, and it's the Master Teachers Instruct DVDs. So you get a box like this. Okay, and in this box you have your grade 5, and as you can see here you have lessons 1 and 2, and what happens is once you are done with your first set of DVDs, they give you a label and you send these DVDs back. And when you send these DVDs back, they send you your 3rd set of DVDs. So first they send you one set of DVDs, which is lessons 1 through 60, and then the second box is lessons 61 to 160. So right there, lesson 61 to 120. All right. Next, so I basically only received 3 boxes as far as the curriculum. So 1 box of DVDs, and then when you receive the package, the books are wrapped in like a cellophane wrap within a box. So here we have your, this is the Abeka mailing envelope. There's 7 envelopes in here, and this is what you use to send your child's tests, quizzes, everything that that you do with your child, and you have to send the information like quarterly. So every 9 weeks you have to send the quizzes and everything that they've done within those 9 weeks. You have, for the 5th grade complete curriculum, you have the old world history and geography, and this is the student quizzes. You have you have the teacher quiz key, and that is for Old World Geography. Enjoying Good Health. There you have the quizzes and the quiz test and worksheet key, and this is for the teacher. And then you have the student. So I basically have doubles of everything for each subject. I have a student book, and then I have a teacher book. We have Investigating God's World, and this is a Christian-based curriculum, and Investigating God's World is basically science. You have your spelling and vocabulary poetry, grade 5. And these are the tests. What else? We have language. We have reading comprehension. We also have another Old World History and Geography test key. And then this, I spoke with Abeka, and they told me that, I asked, what do I need to look at first and foremost before I start this curriculum? And what they told me was I have to have a look at the video manual and the home teacher's materials. So I'm going to be looking at this and then this. Within this book here, this has general information and the course guidelines. In addition to that, this is where you have your progress report. So you have to fill all of this out, and then this is what you put in the manila envelope and you send to Abeka. And on the sheet, it tells you your first grading period, which is right here, grade sheet 9th week. So you can do this you can have all of this filled out and send it at the end of that 9th week, or you can do it in the beginning of your 9th week. But I believe I'm going to do it at the end of the 9th week because it just makes more sense to me. What else? And then the green copy goes to Abeka, and there is another copy, which is the home teacher copy, which is me. And so it's every 9 weeks. And then there's book report forms in here. I kind of sort of went through this. I don't know if I'm going to be, and they're all perforated, so you can just rip it out and then send it to Abeka. So that's that, just to give you an idea of what's in this home teacher's material. And then I showed you this already. Then we have the teacher quiz test and speed drill key for arithmetic. And then this is all of the quizzes. Yay! And then here we have 2 reading books, which is your Adventures in Nature, and it's the Speed and Comprehension Reader. And then we have our Penmanship Master, which this is for creative writing. What I like about this curriculum is that there's certain things that they are not doing away with, which is what most schools are doing, and that is they're eliminating cursive. I don't get that. I think learning another way of, I really don't see the purpose of everyone just writing print? Why can't we just continue with cursive? I don't get it. What about when you have to write your signature? You're going to just print it out? Do a little scribble? I don't get it. Anyways, they focus on penmanship. Not everyone writes perfect print, and others know how to write cursive a lot better than print. At least you have an option. Anyways, it's something that I would like my daughter to learn, which she hasn't learned in school yet, which kind of bothers me. But I mean, it all depends on the parent and what your take is on that, and I guess preference. But I was raised in, to learn how to write cursive and to just know certain things, and I guess I'm a little old school, and I still feel that you still need another form of writing. Anyways, moving forward, we also have our second set of books. Let me just move this over. And this is what your child is going to be working on. So the first batch was just like quizzes and tests and all those other things. And then here is your actual, your literature, your books. So we have our spelling, vocabulary, and poetry. We have Enjoying Good Health. So you have our health book. And, the pages are really nice and colorful. And my daughter, she's a visual learner as well, and she likes looking at pictures and just exploring those types of things. Pretty cool. And then we have Investigating God's World, which I was a little confused about this. I thought this was like a health book, but my understanding is that this is actually the science book. It doesn't say science, but it is a science book. This is your Old World History and Geography. Then you have another reading answer key, and this is, there's 3 books within this pack that is your answer key that you use this for. You have your Old World History and Geography, which is where you have your maps and activities key. And I see that they have like little maps in here, but I thought they were going to send me like an actual map, maybe something that I could place on the wall. But now that I know it's not here, I can go ahead and I can purchase one because I wasn't sure whether it came with it or not. And then this was the teacher map and activity key, and this is the actual student's copy. Old World History and Geography and Christian Perspective. This is another answer key. This is the Enjoying Good Health answer key. And then Investigating the Science answer key. Then the Arithmetic answer key for the teachers. And then this is your child's Arithmetic Grade 5 word text, which goes over division, problem solving, strategies, least common denominator. Let me just flip through that so that you can see. And they review whole numbers. So that's that. Then we have language, which is writing and grammar, the work text. And I think this has to be the answer key. Yeah, it's the answer key. And this is God's Gift of Language, which is the same book, but this is the kids' version. This is what they're going to be working out of. Now, we have our reading books. We have Beyond Beyond the Horizon, we have Rosa. We have Noah's Webster. We have Of America 1. We have Windows to the World. And some of the parts in here almost like a little script. And I believe there's different chapters. And then we have our art book here, which it has different activities inside, and it tells you what to do, which is pretty neat, and how to color and how to draw and all those cool things. So that's it. And what I've also done, which I don't know if I need it or not, but I went ahead and I did. I bought composition books. And I bought like a blue composition book, a yellow composition book, a green composition book. So I know that like language is a blue book. So I went ahead and I bought a blue composition book. I also bought loose leaf and pencils and glue sticks and things like that. But I'm not sure if we're going to use it. But I went ahead and I got it anyways from Walmart because they were like 97 cents. And, I'd rather be prepared than unprepared. And then they don't have the books anymore. So anyways, that is the 5th grade curriculum. And you have 12 months you have a year to just finish the whole 5th grade curriculum. Now, if your child finishes the curriculum ahead of time, that's fine. You have no problem with that because your child can move to the next grade, to the 6th grade. You're not skipping grades. You are moving to this next grade level because your child has completed his or her curriculum, which is kind of why I also like the homeschooling, because it doesn't hold the child back, especially if they are super smart or they're gifted, and they have that advantage of moving forward versus being held back for that year, and they're moving to the next grade with everyone else. This is my first time homeschooling, never done it before, so this should be super interesting. I still have to go through the manuals and see exactly what it is that I need to do and how we're going to start. We'll be starting September 9th, and if you're looking at it, a whole year worth of work, then we have our then she finishes, September 2014, which I don't think and I don't believe that's going to happen because I just can't see myself doing it for that whole entire year, especially if we, I think as long as I have it, structured in a sense, she should be able to move forward. And I believe it's 180 sessions, or 120 sessions, something like that. So we're very excited about this, embarking the homeschool journey. And if you guys have any questions, you can inbox me and ask or leave a comment. But this video was strictly to provide an idea and a good sense of what your child will be receiving going into the 5th grade. And visually, what the books look like. You get the DVDs, and of course you do not have to do the academy. You can do it independently where you have all the books, but you are not doing the DVDs, you're not doing live streaming. You hold all of your child's records and quizzes and everything else, and you know, you hold on to that. And you are your child's teacher. In this sense, since I'm homeschooling for the first time and I've never done it before, I felt that I needed some guidance. So I went ahead with the DVDs, and just to better help me. And yes, I will be sitting there with my daughter, and we basically are learning together, which is really exciting. And what else? I think that's it. This has been a pretty long video, but I just wanted to give everyone who is looking into homeschooling and looking, in particular, they're looking for this particular curriculum, the Abeka curriculum, um, more information, like how I was looking for the information and I could not find it. So I said, you know what, as soon as I receive the curriculum, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a video to just kind of give that kind of information that I was looking for. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I may post another video maybe the first week just to kind of update everyone and just talk about how the experience is coming along, and if we have any challenges, and what do we like, and what our likes and our dislikes. And in case anyone was wondering, we do live in New York City, and if you are interested also in any homeschool groups, you have the New York homeschool groups, and then you also have your New York CHEA. It's CHEA. And from what I've seen right now, I mean, I just started this group of homeschoolers, and there are a lot of things to do, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, I know that my daughter and I, we're going to have a pretty busy year doing things, going out and experiencing different things, learning different things, a lot of hands-on activities. We're super excited about this because it's so different compared to getting up early in the morning and going to school or schlepping to school and coming back home and having to deal with homework. I think that's one of our most stressful parts of the day, and I'm looking forward to just not really having to deal with that and allow my daughter to enjoy the work that she's doing, and having her enjoy what she's learning. So once again, this video has been super long, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave one in the box below, and I will see you soon. Bye!